Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm super excited to be doing another baking video. It has been a minute and I am so looking forward to what we're making today. As you could probably tell from the title, we are going to be making cinnamon rolls. These cinnamon rolls are like such a family favorite in my household, well, my mom's household growing up, and I'm super excited to try to recreate them. I hope that I can make them as well as my mom did, but you know, we'll see. I'll take you guys along for the ride. One of my best friends is getting married this weekend, and there's gonna be some out-of-town guests, and we're having some out-of-state friends staying at our house, and I thought it would be super fun to make a breakfast treat, and I've been wanting to make cinnamon rolls for a while, and I thought, you know, what a perfect excuse. So I'm super excited to take you guys along with me, and let's get started. Okay, so I just scalded about a cup of milk in the microwave, and I'm gonna mix that with my shortening, some sugar, and some salt. Okay, now we want to make sure that our batter is still warm, but definitely not too hot. You want to be able to pretty comfortably put your finger in there, and then we're going to add our yeast. Alright, and now that my yeast is all dissolved, I'm going to add my eggs and flour. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go in and just kind of mix it with my hands a little bit. Okay, so I've kneaded the dough a bit and I feel like it's formed into a nice round bowl. So I am going to spray my bowl and then we're going to put the dough in to let it rise. Okay, I'm going to let my dough rise for a couple hours at least, and I have a couple of appointments to go to get ready for this wedding. For one, I'm getting my bangs trimmed, so when I come back I might look a little different, hopefully not too different, and then the second thing is I'm getting my nails done. So I hope that I'm not gone too long, but hopefully I can give this dough a good chance to rise, and I'm super excited to come back. I know I've talked about these before. I tried one for the first time a couple videos back. They got me hooked. They're pretty good. This one is the strawberry lemon one. So anyways, I am back. Got my bangs trimmed up. I think that they're a really nice length. Perfectly wedding ready. I got my nails done. I realized I was on manual focus, not autofocus, so sorry if that was super out of focus, but super fun. So I'm super excited for the wedding tomorrow, but that's not what this video is about. We need to get back to the cinnamon rolls. Now we are getting ready for the fun part. Also the part that I'm nervous that I'm going to totally mess up, but it'll be fine. So let me show you my dough. All right, it has risen nicely. It definitely went probably double or more. So looks perfect. So let's get our counter space ready to roll it out. Okay, so I've cleaned off my counter, so I'm just gonna start by flouring my surface. I want to try to make sure that I'm like pretty generous with it because I feel like dough really likes to stick to these countertops. But I'm like always scared to put too much flour and like dry out my dough and toughen it up, but I really don't want it to stick. So I'm gonna try to not be too conservative with it. Okay, so I just melted a little bit of butter. I was just trying to like soften it, but like almost melted, but like not quite, but I just like ended up melting it, which I think is gonna be fine. But I'll just spread it over so that we can add in our cinnamon and sugar. Okay, now for the part that I'm probably the most nervous for. I have a greased 9x13 that I'm gonna put the cinnamon rolls in, and I think that it might make another like square 8x8 pan, so I might get another one of those out. We are going to roll it up and actually make the rolls. So let's hope that it didn't stick to the counter. It doesn't feel like it did. As long as I can roll it up well, then we'll be good to go. Honestly, this turned out pretty good. As long as I can cut it all right, it really wasn't that hard, so if you haven't made them before, if this was also the part that you were nervous about, it's kind of fun and it's not as hard as it seems, as long as you flour your surface well. Maybe it doesn't seem hard, like maybe I'm the only one that thought that, but now I'm getting really excited. I cannot wait to try these. So our cinnamon rolls have risen a little bit and they're going to be ready to pop in the oven now. I went ahead and preheated the oven for 350, and the recipe calls for it to be baking for about 20 to 25 minutes. But my mom had a note of only 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna set it for 15 and then we'll kind of eyeball it. I definitely don't want them to be over baked and dried out, but I don't want them to be super doughy either. So let's put these in the oven. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes now and they're looking about ready. I just opened the oven door and the smell, perfection. I cannot wait to try these, but let me grab them out of the oven. Okay, so I need to get started on the frosting, but I looked in the fridge. I was just at the grocery, but I realized that I'm out of cream cheese, and the cream cheese frosting is, like I said, the best part about this. So Keegan said that he would run to Dollar General real quick and grab it, so I'm just waiting on him and then we'll get started on the frosting. Okay, and we are done, and now it is time for the best part. I wish that Keegan could try these with me, but he just got like 4 cavities filled and he's pretty numb right now. So let me dish one out and we'll give it a little taste test. The smell, I can't. It smells so good. Wow, that's so good. Okay, I have to eat a middle piece because, you know, it's the best part. Wow, that was so fun. This is so rewarding to make something and it tastes this good. If you're thinking about making cinnamon rolls, do it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. They're so good. They're so fun to make, honestly. It's kind of maybe a little bit more of like hands-on. You spend a little bit more time caring for it and letting it rise than just like cookies or another treat. So, alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I will have the recipe linked down below if you're interested in making them. Like I said, I would definitely recommend it. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys next week.